Snazzy.
Alors, nous allons essayer de rentrer, mais je doute qu'on arrive à rentrer si facilement.
What do you want?
Alors, on va essayer directement qui
Kid
m'envoie.
sent me to talk to Artie.
No, he didn't. Scram.
So much for the direct approach.
Bon, c'est pas ça qu'il faut faire. Alors, on va pas regarder tout de suite les triangles qui nous servent de solutions. On regardera un petit peu plus tard. Alors, on a les clés de la DeLorean, ouais. Est-ce que je peux revenir en arrière? Non, apparemment non.
I guess leaving's not an option.
Alors peut-être c'est une autre solution. Attendez. Bah oui, ouais.
Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
En même temps, j'ai tout pété.
Rinse cue ball, stir the soup cue ball, clean out the blood stains cue ball. Shit, I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy.
Apparemment, on n'est pas très léger.
Whoops.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Come on, Artie.
Bon, on est réussi à
Ace,
rentrer.
how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
What?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see. Hey, Artie! We got a few questions about you and the DA.
D-A-D-D-D?
You see what I'm working with here?
On peut dire quand même que dans toute la famille de Marty, ils sont tous déboulés à part le fils quand même.
Oh, sorry, boss. The stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you?
Bon. Il faut que je sauve
Wake up, sleepyhead.
mon grand-père. C'est un peu con comme on dit ça, mais en même temps c'est Retour à le futur. Alors on a un flacon d'encre, un interrupteur de signe, une enseigne. On a le mec. Oh oh oh. On a du chloroforme. Je prends le chloroforme.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
Et on peut utiliser le chloroforme. Je pense pas que ça soit directement dans le mec, donc je pense que c'est dans l'encre. Voilà. Ça va lui faire tout drôle.
Oh, hey, guys. I don't feel so...
Say, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory. One more on down. 2 to go.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Je sais pas ce que ça va faire. De toute façon, même si j'échoue, on recommencera. Hein. De toute façon,
The only thing I
verra
want to
bien.
break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Tu
The
veux pas?
only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads. The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away.
The only thing I want to break this bottle
Là.
on is one of those goons' heads. The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads. Once is enough, I think. The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Huh.
The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Il va me dire tout
Shouldn't
ça.
kid be back by now? How won't you take the stroll next door and pop a jailbird?
Non, j'ai pas d'objet, je pense. Hein.
Did you hear? Change of plans.
Huh?
Word on the street is Sagan's working on some kind of jailbreak, so the cops are moving him up to the state pen tonight. Kid's gonna head him off at the pass.
Why don't people tell me these things?
Bon. Bah. C'est de ma gueule ce truc.
Hey,
Hey!
what was that?
Must be some wiring problems with the emergency button.
J'ai appuyé 5 fois dessus, pas moyen quoi.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
Je peux rien faire sur lui, je pense. Hein.
Oh, God. You're trying my patience, Audie.
À mon avis, il faut prendre la bouteille.
McDermott's Canadian whiskey.
Est-ce que je peux appuyer? Tout à l'heure je ne peux pas et maintenant je peux. Je comprends pas.
Ow.
Aye.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Bon, bah la suite semble logique.
Come on, Audie, wake up. You're sleeping, you're lying.
Bon, désolé monsieur.
I don't want to disturb his beauty rest.
Bah,
I don't want to disturb his beauty rest.
c'est complètement con. Ah d'accord.
Oh, God.
Oh là là, attendez. Je vais recommencer parce que j'ai envie de faire un sans faute. Quoi faire, hein, désolé, hein, c'est chiant, je sais pour certains.
One-winged goddess. Oops.
On connaît un peu la suite, bon, désolé, hein, je connais pas le truc par cœur. Hein.
Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
Get the crates, cue ball. Stir the soup, cue ball. Clean out the bloodstains, cue ball. Shit, I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first? Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it
Petit
behind
accident
the bar.
technique, mais rien de grave.
You behind the bar.
Je ne suis pas mort.
Come on, Artie. Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
Why?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see. Hey, Artie! We got a few questions about you and the DA.
D-A-D-D-D?
You see what I'm working with here?
Seems to be catching.
Zay, wake up!
Oh, sorry, boss. This stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well, try to stay awake long enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you?
Bon.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
On prend le chloroforme.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
On utilise le
figure we put
chloroforme
kids-
dans le flacon.
Oh, hey guys, I don't feel so.
Zane, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory. One more on down. 2 to go.
Alors on a besoin de la bouteille, donc on utilise
on,
le
Artie, wake
bouton
up. You're
d'alarme.
sleeping.
The only thing I want to break
Et
this
voilà, ça
bottle on
recommence.
is one of those goons' heads.
Aucune logique. Alors j'aime beaucoup ce jeu, mais là... Là, ça m'énerve un peu. Parce que ce n'est pas logique.
The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads. The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Think there's a way we could get Rip Van Winkle here talking in his sleep?
Yeah, I sleep.
Effectivement, c'est ma faute. J'avais encore l'objet chloroforme sur moi, mais je trouve ça
Hey!
un peu con,
What was
personnellement.
that?
Must be some wiring problems with the emergency button.
J'aimerais éviter de recommencer une 3e fois, parce que je crois que vous allez en avoir marre.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
Oh, God.
Enfin, une bouteille qui tombe comme ça, pour moi, elle casse. Mais
Trying
après...
my patience, Artie.
McDermott's Canadian whiskey. Ow! Aye.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
3 days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Bon, on en revient à peu près au même départ que tout à l'heure.
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away.
Hop. On prend cette bouteille et on frappe match. Et voilà.
Bam! Right in the kisser.
Bon, apparemment, on est sauvé.
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you?
Un
For
petit
about
peu,
40
oui.
years.
Is anyone
Whoa.
down there?
Everything's spinning.
Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you.
Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me?
Great.
This isn't funny, guys. Is anyone down there?
Perfect timing.
Et voilà
Hang
Doc
on,
avec
Grandpa,
sa
we've got a
bicyclette
pickup to
volante.
Need a lift?
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
Oh, son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Blasphemy.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again. He's coming around.
Please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's gotta hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
You know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
Oh, possibly.
Are you G-Man?
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
When can I expect to see you again?
That was a close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kit Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect Hoover to a second term.
La 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 la. Fin du jeu. Ça m'est facile.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but...
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
No, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc. All right.
Bon.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Bon, qu'est-ce que...
Not now, tomorrow. Give me another day.
It's Marty, Dad. Open up.
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
Oh là là.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Run out of town? What are you talking about, Dad? Let me in.
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom. Mom, it's Marty, Mom. Open up.
It sounds like Marty. Must be a trick.
Mom!
Go away. Shame on you.
Ok.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
The first time he kissed Mom, it was at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
That's right.
Oh, my lord. What are you waiting for, George? Let him in.
Stupid locks. Marty!
Nom de Dieu.
God, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead? I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Yeah, like you don't know Cliff and Riff.
What do you think we should do with him, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here. What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead.
And you better hope he has a spare, because you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
I got a question. Why are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly.
Think back. The thing with the manure truck?
Which one?
Hey! Hey!
Dans ta gueule là.
And another thing. What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up.
Well, we usually take the payment in cash. But this month, we can take it out of your hide.
Tell me. What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Here's what I still don't understand. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot.
Shut up, it's not funny.
Someone messes with the Tannen family, the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Biff! You better leave before my dad calls the cops.
The cops? We own the cops!
The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Bang! Check it out.
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob.
The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
Pourquoi ils sont toujours ici idiots hein?
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh? Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Dans ta gueule.
Marty, get in. This timeline's been compromised.
Non.
No kidding.
On avait remarqué.
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
Bon.
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go.
J'ai bien fait de m'appeler Michael Corleone quand même.
Mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
You sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript?
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Bon. Ah.
Looks like Emmett's been busy.
On dirait que le jeune Doc s'amuse bien. Alors il y a Nina, on va lui parler.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down. Straight down. The last stop before the Inferno. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Mike.
Mike? Mr. Corleone, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Ivy and I have been up to.
His last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy? What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true-life tale of Johnny, who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are quite light. See?
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Alors, on va un peu en apprendre plus, hein.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Corleone.
What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder. And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how much news breaks on this corner.
Broken any stories tonight?
Only the usual. Mayor Thomas trying to slink out of the speakeasy. Frankie Needles crashing his car into a fire hydrant. Nothing that'll get me the front page.
Bah, le maire qui va se saouler la gueule, c'est quand même.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh, what is it?
Can't tell her that. It could get him in trouble.
Oh merde.
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? Oh, the mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good. Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Vas-y.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
Wow.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
So kids walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
Couldn't Kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
Bon. Une dernière fois la chanson, pour le plaisir.
If only I could convince a few of these night owls to stop and listen. Would you like to hear it?
Non.
Maybe later.
I'll be here all night.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Alors, on continue. On va aller parler un peu avec Emmett.
Mike, you're just in time.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. Almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes. That argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this! When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing. I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Ok, je crois que je vais retourner voir Doc.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Just keep your head low, Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
On revoit l'autre. On va aller voir le jeune.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay-sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. But once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on the ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Do you know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. And I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Bon. Comment faire?
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Bah si, justement, c'est pour le distraire.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Edna, tu peux rien faire.
Edna!
What?
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous juvenile
You mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Oh non, je sais pas tout, hein. Bon. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Emmett!
No time for chit-chat. I've got a rocket car to recover.
Emmett! You get down from there before you hurt yourself!
Hurt myself? You're far too cautious, Miss Strickland.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Hein?
Hoover 28. A chicken in every pot. How's that working out, Herbie? Ew.
Alors.
Who died and made you boss?
Boss Hog?
What will you do if there's a raid?
Radio for help?
Where are you going?
From Russia. With love.
Take a hike, Squirt. Who died and made you boss?
Oh, le premier ça a marché.
Boss Hog?
What will you do when I send you away?
Radio for help?
Hein? Mais c'est la même chose que j'ai dit.
Who is the king of Siam?
Le roi du pas de...
Doris Day?
Who told you to come here?
Boss hog?
C'est complètement
Who
con.
died and made you boss?
Boss hog?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Read a book?
Bon. C'est pas... ok.
Who is the king of Cyan?
Am I?
What will you do tomorrow?
Qu'est-ce que je ferai demain?
Row my boat?
Where did you come from?
From Russia. With love.
Welcome to L Kids, sir.
C'est la même chose que j'ai dit tout à l'heure, mais c'est pas grave.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L-Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Michael Corleone. I'm one of you guys. Don't you recognize me?
No. Come on. What's the dough? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Bah, j'ai ça.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear.
Non, maman.
It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from
Je fais une
mine,
vidéo.
in gratitude for
Au
your
revoir.
continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Mikey Corleone here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that.
Je suis
Have yourself a
occupé.
drink on the house. Matches.
Je
Put
suis
down your
occupé.
gun. You look like a moron.